like that's probably why we're in marriage counseling.
Oh, and welcome to the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs podcast. We're short some people. Well, we're short one person and a half. We're short 1.5 people.
I'm not really
there.
This is just a voice they put on to make you think I was here.
I have the Nev soundboard.
I lost your sound. Wait a minute. What has happened?
Can you hear sound?
I have to turn you up. Huh?
Turn me up, turn me on.
Apologies. One thing.
So, anyway,
turn me into elbow porn.
Due to the what can only be described as snowpocalypse in Texas, they are either without power or on limited power. So we have a Nev temporarily. He's on the air, giving his power situation, but we don't have camera because he can't use power. And Miss Anna is just completely without power.
Is she really?
Yeah, so there will be no porn for her in the future.
No porn for her. That isn't.
Anyway, hey guys, that means guess who's in charge?
Charles
in charge of our days and our nights.
Oh, but no, I figured today, since we have our very famous video game marriage couple here, and I recently became a licensed idiot. I was going to
recently.
Well,
he was always an idiot. I think he just recently got the license.
I got the license to be an idiot.
You passed your idiot exam. Good for you.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It all occurred when his IQ test came back negative.
He's now a professional idiot, so he can charge idiot fees.
Indeed.
I am going to give you guys your much-needed marriage counseling. Now, Miko, I know you are an actual smart person with the doctor money in the field of psychiatry, psychology, and counseling. So don't judge me for being better at this than you.
I'm already judging you.
That is all we ever do.
He has glasses, though. He has glasses.
I have glasses. This makes me smart.
Makes you smart.
Smart
SMRT smart.
SMRT.
I am a smart guy. MOON. That smells smart.
And how does that make you feel?
Slightly aroused and uncomfortable. Anyway, but we're not here about me. We're here about you guys. So how long have you guys been married in video game world?
I don't remember. I was blown up at my wedding.
Yeah, well.
Yes, my wife was tragically killed at wedding.
Now, because I don't trust anything that you guys say, because you are, in fact, the worst married couple I've ever seen in my life, I brought in the guy who officiated your wedding. Nev, do you remember how long these guys have been married?
In real time or in game time?
In game time, I guess? Like in real time.
In game time. In game time, it's been years.
It's so many years.
Years.
In real time, it's been months.
But it felt like years.
Yeah.
Poor Rooks has to sit between you two every podcast because you guys can't just get your shit together for one podcast.
They're like Natasha and Boris,
Very Natasha and Boris feeling going on. I like it.
The only thing missing is that they don't try to stab each other in the back with actual knives often.
I guess
always guns.
If we are Boris and Natasha, I guess that makes you two Moose and Squirrel.
I am Moose and Squirrel. Hey,
well, he is definitely
What's up,
the Squirrel.
Bullwinkle?
He is definitely Squirrel.
What are you doing, Patrick?
Hey, Rocky.
So hi, Bullwinkle.
Oh, Lord.
You're the smart one, Nev. I'm just here herding cats. All right.
So are you the horniest among us? Is that what we're saying?
Hurry up. This podcast is killing my mother. Do you hear that?
I know. What's going on? Listen, don't bring your mom to marriage counseling. First rule.
Don't tell me what to do.
You always bring Babushka.
You sound like him.
Miko. what first attracted you to Jay in the first place? Before you were married, when we were all trivialing, what attracted you to that black-skinned weirdo that we know as Jay? And I don't mean African American, I mean black. Is a freak of nature. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't exist. He's the absence of color.
I don't want to hear it from the one-man Blue Man group.
Don't
Very
you get some blues?
Very true. Very true.
Very
I
colorist. I'm
would
getting very
have to
colorist.
say it was that to ride in his Jeep, you had to be naked. I respected that. Admired it a lot. And rode in the Jeep many times.
Sure, I remember.
Many times.
I remember that. I want to throw out. Actually, you know what? First, I want to hear from Jay. Jay, what attracted you to Miko in the first place?
She got in the Jeep.
Okay,
Naked.
Yes.
I want to throw out an opinion because as a psychiatrist and a counselor, that's all I do is I give you my
Which you are
opinions
neither.
and tell you
Well,
how
we
you're wrong.
usually throw out your opinions as well, so it's okay.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to throw them out, and I
And
want you to
tomorrow
throw
is
them out.
garbage day, so they can go out with garbage.
Yes.
I
I have
wanna
two
No, you
say-
should resell them. I hear resold opinions do really well on the market.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'm going to check eBay real quick. Hold
2
on.
cents at a time.
Anyway, I believe that you two are together for literally lack of options. Miko being the only one without a penis, Jay being the only one without a crooked, weird penis or older than dirt penis. I having the crooked, weird penis, Nev being older than the dawn of time itself.
Hey, just because I'm older doesn't mean this shell is as old as I am.
That's fair.
Yeesh.
I wouldn't take that. You're gonna let them sit there and call you older than, and he has a crooked penis. That's rude.
It's not really
Ooh.
crooked. It's more of a corkscrew kind of deal. It's like a pigtail. It's like pigtail, only in the front. If you like, I have a couple pictures and drawings. I could put on the screen. We could show that. Do you think we could get away with that on the stream?
No thing.
I do not
Nothing.
believe so.
Here,
Cancel.
let me see. I have a
I
really
don't
good
think
drawing
these
of my-
sunglasses are dark enough to shield me from such nonsense.
Yeah, I was wondering, can you actually see us right now?
I can.
Oh, that's good. What was the engagement like between you two?
Well, he presented me with shiny custom auto shotgun, and I said yes. And then we raided the building full of zombies.
And kills them all.
And
Again.
killed them all.
All right. As a couple, and I want you to ask, we're going to play like the newlywed game style.
Oh my god.
What is your favorite moment together? All right.
When we shot you in face in the elevator, you shot him, you killed him, and I avenged him by shooting him in the face with shotgun.
Yes, this did happen.
Tender moment.
I do remember that.
It made me feel tight in pants. Yes.
Nah.
It made me feel loose in head.
Well, a lot of our fun memories require us shooting you in face.
Yeah, and it really blows my mind every time. And I mean that.
That was a grenaded wedding.
Yes. Oh, let's talk about your wedding. Your wedding.
Yes, let's talk about wedding.
It was
Let's
amazing.
talk about wedding that I labored over for several months to build perfect setting, to build perfect scenario, potted plants, decorative chairs, mini bar, all of it. Let us talk about that. Huh?
It was very nice.
And what did your husband do during the wedding?
He threw a grenade.
And how did that make you feel?
It made me feel great because it was a wonderful celebration, but then some asshole jumped in the way and grenade bounced off and exploded over both of us. And I died at my wedding.
Well, whoever that guy was, he's probably a real asshole.
And deserves
the
to be
marriage
shot in the
counselor.
face at all times.
Yes, Said grenade bouncing off caused zombies to breach fence.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Zombies
I worked
destroyed
really
most of
hard.
venue.
Made the entire deathmatch cage to be able to shoot zombies out of,
I
and
like
grenade
it.
breach cage.
All right, I'm bored
Yeah,
with
it
this.
was a really nice cage.
Nev, how are you doing? Are you surviving?
I'm here.
I'm
I
worried.
get
I'm
the
worried
sense
about Nev.
that you are feeling as though this is not going well, and you must distract and shift gears. What is that about? Tell me what you're experiencing.
Oh, we're not psychoanalyzing me. This is not happening. No, I was just. I
Oh,
was
This,
so
really.
we
I
are
this
was,
is
very
not that long of an
uncomfortable.
episode. We don't have time to get into him.
yeah,
So
I was
we're-
like, listen, this is not a 24-hour stream. We can't crack that egg. All right.
I don't crack eggs. I just squeeze them.
Yeah. Well, this egg is full of
It's true.
very rotted material.
Ooh,
It's very
I
stinky
squeeze
egg. Very
like
stinky.
necklace and bosom. I squeeze them.
So last week, we probably had the most offensive episode we've ever done.
Absolutely. Oh my god, absolutely.
And it was banned. We banned that episode. So welcome
Was that only
to
a week ago?
welcome to
It
episode 30
was
again.
last week.
Oh, it was bad. it was bad.
It
Yeah,
was
we
real
managed
bad.
to offend 3 groups
Offensive.
of people in one shot.
Yeah, like
Hot.
literally in 30 seconds, we offended 3 groups of people. I mean,
Hot.
that wasn't all we offended. I'm sure we offended at least 40 groups of people over the course. But I was like, we can't air that episode.
Pretty
Outside of
much
the
any
live stream.
time your Twitch number changes
I mean, we already
from
technically aired it.
0,
It was live.
It was
yeah.
live, but it was not posted.
not?
So
No.
if you're like, wait a minute, we went a week without a podcast. No,
Yes,
we
it never
didn't.
happened. It
It
never
never
happened.
happened.
It never.
would
We
never
have
happen.
never been there.
And this
It's
week, Mother
unfortunate that
Nature
we've
said.
caved to
This week,
cancel
Mother Nature
culture.
said we are in cancel culture, and Mother Nature canceled Texas.
Black
Well,
heart.
Mother Nature did cancel everything, so in Texas at
Definitely
least.
canceled the subscription to Texas.
Oh, that's you. I thought that was the dog.
Oh, that's the dog.
Oh, okay.
It was the dog.
I know it.
Well,
I knew she
I
fucking
don't
like
think-
dogs.
Shut up. All right, now we're gonna get banned again.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He still has a neck.
You can put that back on.
Don't worry, guys. I'm keeping my neck this episode.
Are you?
Oh yeah. After
Okay.
getting many angry letters from the no neck people of the world. Did you know there's a whole coalition of no necks?
I don't think they
Yeah,
do they call them that. That sounds disrespectful to call
Yeah.
something
It
like
is.
that.
It is literally the coalition of no necks.
Although I gotta
lying.
wonder, when they
I'm
were
not
writing
lying.
the letter, were they holding it like this?
Yes.
Hey, come here.
So,
Come here.
Nev, I am very curious. While we have you here, how long have you been like in and out of power? Just so the people who are not in Texas know what the plight
Now
is
clarify
happening
that question. Not
Well-
as
Well, he was the
celestial being in and out
governor
of power,
once.
but like actual
I-
electrical power.
Yeah, electrical
Multiple
power.
times he was
So
a
we were
lord.
out of power for 30 hours. From
They
Sunday
counted.
night all the way to yesterday morning. And then it was up and down yesterday. And today's been about the most consistent power we've had. And internet just got reconnected today. And that was spotty as well. But
Did you have to eat anyone?
I've wanted to eat plenty of people, but
But it was dark and the roads were kind of icy.
no, I just don't want to take on just the whole state of Texas, Texas Rangers and all that. Just messy.
You know what? Walker coming after you. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
He
That
would
was
have
my
kicked
first
the cold
thought.
death though.
When I first found out that Texas had been snowed, I was like, how quickly are they going to switch to cannibalism? And how hard is that going to be? Because everybody
Not
got guns
hard.
down there.
Right. Everyone can just start hunting everyone.
Yeah.
No,
It's
we
pretty
go through
easy.
the
We have
cattle
cookbook.
first.
What the hell is that noise?
What the hell?
Is disembodied Anna?
Y'all.
You're right.
We have a polter Anna.
Okay, so now we're only short one whole person because we have two halves of somebody's.
Oh, I like this. I want neck
They are just disembodied
I'm
voice.
adorable. Oh, look at me.
Are you selfie during this?
I might be
Okay, I'm down for that.
hot.
Wait,
Now,
Miko,
Rudy.
why are you so hot right now? I'm like super jealous.
Because she is my wife.
You're working that
We
tonight.
were supposed to do video game couple counseling, and so I had to come prepared.
I have some questions considering you're in counseling. How do you feel your communication is as a couple in your video games? Do you feel like you communicate well?
Yes, we shoot John in the face in pairs.
And we stare over you like you don't exist. Jump.
and that's why I quit counseling right there.
Because he knows me
Is
plus
no
J
need.
equals shot in face.
Yeah, do you
really
feel like
like
the video game has increased or decreased your sexual relationship after you got married?
I don't know. Being blown up with a grenade is pretty much a decrease in sexual energy, wouldn't you say?
Is that a libido decrease? Or
Not
that-
as long as I scoop up the pieces I need.
I mean, I will say, once Jay became a married video game character, me and him started having a lot more sex.
It is true. That is the only thing we didn't get to is how much of a home.
I am, in fact, a homewrecker. But Jay asked for it. I mean, I'm just going to say right now, Jay came on to me in Phasmophobia. He reverse scissored me.
He what?
Reverse scissored me. We have pictures.
Well, I was there for that. I condone that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was watching. It was on
My
camera.
thing is that, you are very needy, John. You demand you time with Jay all the time. And it's awful.
I do. I've known him longer.
How are we supposed to be team chicken shit if you keep wedging in the middle?
Wow.
Wedging.
Now, John, do you feel like
Wedging.
that's your codependency on Jay to not be able to let him go to
Ooh.
be and build a relationship with Miko?
I don't think it's codependency. I see it as I saw him first.
Oh wow.
Okay, so this
it's like a
Oh,
this
jealousy?
makes me believe this is part of your childhood. Tell me about your childhood.
Tell me about your dad. What's your dad like?
All right, so
What's his name? Bob
really
Reedy?
I didn't really
No,
have
that's
a
his
normal-
friend.
No,
Was that
no,
House
I have a
Law?
neck. I have a neck. There's no Bob Reedy. There's no I have a neck. We don't have to ban this episode.
The no necks of America.
the no neck coalition's coming after me.
That's fucking okay. Just fucking deal with
no.
your fucking neck and just tell us about your childhood.
So I didn't have a normal childhood.
Did you have a dad?
What is a normal childhood? Just so we know for reference.
I grew up not allowed to go outside or talk to people because, quote unquote, I was a weird kid.
You're still a weird kid.
Well, they got
And
that
you were
part
allowed to
right.
talk to me.
Ma'am, your session is next week. All right, let's
Oh,
not bring
I'm
that
sorry.
up.
You're
All
right.
Oh, wow.
So-
Back in the
pointing
damn
with your
waiting room.
fingers.
Damn.
So most of my friends were actually paid by my mother to be my friends.
Anna, were you paid?
My mom-
So y'all,
No,
y'all
actually,
are
I was like,
rich.
where's my check?
She did take the
Damn.
money.
So
I
she
did.
didn't take the money for once.
No, she took the money.
Yeah, she definitely took the money.
She definitely took the money.
Must have been
So
paid
how much
really
was it,
fucking well.
Rose?
She still talks to him now.
I know, right?
That's what I
Maybe
was like.
set
My
up
mom
her
used to pay
college
people.
fund.
I was like, were y'all rich?
Yeah. Well, we were actually quite poor because my mother used to pay people to be my friends. And
Oh, so it's your fault.
yeah. And people didn't want to be my friends because apparently I'm just uncomfortable to be around, just even for short periods of time. And
That's what the court order says.
I feel I'm rather charming. I'm rather fun to be around. And
Is that the real thing your therapist tells you to say to feel better
No.
about yourself?
mm-mm.
Okay. Just want to
Say
make
it in the
sure.
mirror every morning.
My therapist,
John?
suggested I do. What? Yes.
How is it? Did Miko and Jay just turn this around on you and just totally make this about your therapy session and totally just whip that around to avoid answering questions? I feel like all of a sudden, like you're on the hot seat.
Okay, so what happened was
Uh-huh.
Nico is actually a doctor, and Jay is just an
Uh-huh.
asshole.
I mean,
So you have a Dr. Asshole pair
Together, we're
outsmarting
Dr.
you?
Asshole. Brah.
my wife is a doctor lady.
And I'm
No.
an asshole.
Jay, I have a question.
Answer.
Is
There
that
you
our
go.
last one?
Oh,
No, so you are married. You are in fact married to a doctor. How dry is that pussy?
Well, Ben.
well, most of our cats don't really like to be wet, so
Yeah, they freak out.
they tend to
I mean,
freak
I've got
out real
scars
everywhere.
all
Oh, you
over
don't have
my
an aqua
arms
cat?
from the last
Oh
time.
man.
Fur.
So what you're saying is that P word is like the Sahara.
Well,
With a
again,
lot of teeth.
they scratch the hell out of you, and they'll eventually throw up or shit in your shoes, and I know it's on purpose.
Or your bed skirt. Mine just threw up a hairball on my bed skirt and left it. I didn't find it until yesterday. Dry and stuck.
You need to give him some more wet food.
But to answer your question, Arugs, if Jay is happily married, he won't be my friend anymore.
This is true.
Yeah. And I
John
can't.
has to be someone's problem.
I do. And until they adopt me as their kid.
So are you like
They
the best
did.
friend in Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am Nick Frost. I am Nick Frost all over this place.
I vaguely remember them having a discussion about you being one like your stepchildren, like a phasmophobia game or something.
I think it was.
Could be.
It's entirely possible.
It's
Stranger
entirely
things have happened with this crew.
Yeah.
Ghost bean.
Microbean.
The going rate to be my friend growing up was like $59 a play date.
Oh my, that's expensive.
Yeah. And you know what? I still only had like one friend. I didn't even have imaginary friends. I had imaginary bullies.
That's because you couldn't afford the DLC.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you buy imaginary friends from EA.
Mm-hmm. So I
What are you
had an
talking about,
imaginary
Bethesda? They were all bugged out.
I had an imaginary bully growing up, and that's just kind of so I was pretty heavily picked on. Unfortunately, no bullies actually wanted to give me any attention whatsoever, which might have been the reason I am such an attention whore now.
Attention whore. I like
Now,
that song.
just now,
just
now.
But
just now,
honestly,
the intensity for now. That's the reason for the intensity for now.
Jay, I just want you to leave your wife and run away with me.
Absolutely.
Run away.
I don't run.
Away.
With those knees? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to slowly meander away.
Oh no, I don't meander.
How do you feel about a polyamorous open relationship? I feel like you all get along well enough.
First of all, let us not negate the fact that we have a whole relationship. We headstand, we do silly shit, we take over, clown the rubes on their own podcast.
So it sounds like a really good metamor situation here with,
But I apparently am just chopped liver. Apparently I am not good enough. And that is fine.
Is my wife not good enough for you?
Oh no, she's perfect. Listen, there's no head I'd rather stand on or have my head stand upon other than the Meeks.
Stood upon.
We are Team Fap Wap.
We are.
Team Fap Wap.
Does this
See,
mean nothing?
that is a face of
Does this mean
distrust.
nothing? Does that mean nothing? Does this
It means
mean
everything. Meeks, it means the world to me. Meeks, don't do this to me. Not now. Not like this.
Don't you do this. Don't you do this.
Not here.
You are trying to get my video game slowly meander. And I am chopped liver. Okay.
Did you ever think that I'd want him to slowly meander away with me so I could have you all to myself?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I am not an idiot, and that will not work.
I think he's just in it trying to get a custom shotgun.
I think so. I mean, this was a really nice shot. Like
To be honest, he used to let me ride naked in his truck, and when you came along, I had to start putting pants on to get in his truck, and that's what really bothered me.
Everyone had to get naked to ride in his truck. He probably just told you to put on pants.
Well, in my defense, I was
Anybody
having
that knows
really
the
bad.
story from the past knows what happens when I say put on pants and you don't.
I may have shat in his car seat.
Fair enough. So what you're saying, what I'm hearing you say is that you turn this around and think it is my fault, but it is really yours for shitting in car seat. Interesting. And how does that make you feel?
Slightly aroused.
So he is into fecophilia.
No, not at all.
You just said you
Family,
were
what are
aroused
you
by
doing
shitting in
here?
car seat.
How long have you all been eating poop? None of us eat poop.
Neither do I. Okay, so in my defense, I wasn't slightly aroused from pooping in your seat. I'm just always in a state of slightly aroused.
So
No, we all know that's actually only when you're falling asleep. Like when you're really tired, that happens.
Yeah, it does.
Oh
my God.
It's like
you're
like no,
blaming your acting out
all
on our
entirely on side.
relationship. I feel
That's
like
his
you are
self-defense.
projecting.
No, that's his self-defense mechenism. Like total
Oh,
off
he
joke.
dog poops? That's
No,
awful.
as soon as he gets like sleepy and tired and wants to take a nap, he cops wood.
I do. I really do.
Self-defense boner.
You can usually tell if I'm sleepy if I'm wearing pajama pants.
And it's hilarious. It even sounds
get
like
that-
slide whistle goes.
I get that.
Leave me alone and pitch in the tent.
I get pre-nap
Pee-wee
sleep
deepy.
boners.
Mm-hmm,
Am I the only one?
mm-hmm.
You're the only one.
No.
Most people wake up with them.
Oh, I mean, I
but
wake
not-
up. Listen,
And
I'm
then you
rock
roll
hard.
over and tell
Does
them
it
to go
ever
to
go
their
to
own house.
sleep?
No, I'm rock hard the entire time I'm sleeping.
Tossing and turning must not be a thing for you.
No, it's like a small kickstand.
It's like, okay, you ever?
It sounds like the little stopper behind the door because you know it's.
It makes that noise. Because again, it's a corkscrew. Do we still have a Roogs and Nev? I can never tell because I can't see them.
I'm here.
Yes, we do.
They're just
Okay.
probably so appalled that they're just silent.
Yeah,
No
I'll
one wants
say,
to visualize your corkscrew penis.
My name is
I can
nowhere
see
near
them.
Paul.
I could see them going, "Oops, sorry guys, lost power again." And power just be like, "Let me nope the fuck out of this." Oops, lost power.
I mean, if you take into the fact that they're in Texas right now, it's almost like they do have camera. Because see these two little black boxes right there?
In fact, Nev is right here and a Roogs is right there.
I just want to shower. I want to shower and flush my toilet. That's what I want to do right now. That's all I want to do. Shower
At the
and
same
flush my
time,
toilet.
that's going to ruin your shower.
Shower would be nice. Water would be nice.
Yes, water would be way nice.
Now, I do have a very important question.
What is your important question?
Sure.
I know you're not allowed to drink the water there, but if you bathe in it, what happens?
Well, I don't have water to even turn on.
Yeah,
So,
like
It-
I had
it's
to turn
still a
off the
possible
water in
ingestion
my
issue.
house. Like the main
Yeah,
valve.
the pipes would freeze.
There are pipes busting all over the place. Like all over the news, pipes busting everywhere.
I have seen so
Pipe
many TikToks. I have seen so many TikToks of just like fans spinning with like icicles hanging off of them because the pipe burst above and it leaked down into the fan and the fan's spinning, and so it's creating these really badass like blade traps.
If your power's still going.
yeah, right. Well, mine is right now, but
Yeah, I'm at a friend's house, so their power's on. So
Well, at least their power is on. Hate to hear that
you could be in Lubbock, Texas, and have power the whole time.
I just spoke to someone in law today.
They're on a
He
different
was
grid.
very smug and very warm looking.
I have a
Very
friend
smug and very warm
in
looking.
Texas across the street has had power the whole time. His entire area, nothing.
God, I would
Unfortunate.
hate to be that guy who has power when your entire neighborhood doesn't. Because you know they're all just
Yep.
looking at the window,
Nope.
freezing their ass off, going, "If we kill him,
Everyone across the
My
street.
friend's house that I'm staying at right now, because they live near a fire station, has power. But the
Right,
people
because they're
across the
critical.
street, across the street and
Mhm.
all down the street were like sleeping in their cars while we were like standing there in a lit house with like, yeah, it was like,
Terrible, terrible.
yeah,
Sipping
Sorry.
champagne in the hot tub.
no, yelling at children.
No,
to
there's
go to
no
bed.
water. Just because they have power, there's still no water.
Yeah, there's no water. I haven't bathed in 4
Yeah,
days.
but the hot tub already had water in it.
Oh yeah, you keep bragging about how long it's been since you bathed. It's been 6 for me, so and I haven't lost water.
Months.
Okay.
That
Miko,
was
I
smell.
shower. I don't take a bath.
Why
Baths are
not?
baths are for 8-year-olds.
Baths are for
My
self-care
dad's friend,
time.
Bob
Shut the
Reedy.
fuck up, Milk.
No, actually, since I moved in this house and I have like a bathtub in my room now, it's like the last house I lived in, like there was a bathtub in the main bathroom, but ours just had a standing shower.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have a bathtub in my room, I got my wife a pillow for the bath.
Mm-hmm.
I use it. I sit in that sucker and just soak.
Isn't it nice?
Oh yeah.
Except the fact that you pee in the shower every time has to make it really awkward for baths.
Yeah, it really does. You guys ever poop in the shower and just waffle print it down, like mush it down the drain?
You gotta waffle stomp it.
Waffle stomp, just right down the drain.
What? It's all pipes.
Yeah. I mean, they're all the same
Oh,
type, right?
no,
Just-
no,
No.
no,
We
no.
no poop and shower.
No,
No.
we're moving on. No.
You're
Please.
disgusting.
Roll up
No,
and
no
Right.
lemon, please.
Filthy.
just drop a load while you're taking a shower, while you're standing there. Just flip the
No.
leg slightly and drop a turd.
Oh, and we're moving on. Thanks for playing.
I think that would only work if it was like, runny.
Ew.
That's worse. I don't know how that's worse, but somehow that's worse.
Because it's not solid. It's not going to fall straight down. It's going to ooze and follow
Down the
whatever is
leg.
there.
Down the leg.
And it's gonna go back and to the left.
back.
Around your calf,
Left.
down into the ankle.
In
And then it's going
between
to
the toes.
surround the foot and get in between the toes.
And then you're gonna be standing in
how
doo-doo
about
water.
that? How about that
Literal.
next, y'all?
Doo-doo.
Now wait a minute.
Literal doo-doo water.
Now,
Literal doo-doo water.
now let me ask this very important question.
Mm.
What if you ate baby Jesus? And you have to poop him out, but you're in the shower.
There's usually a
okay to
toilet
poop in
near
the
a shower,
if you're
so I
pooping baby
mean,
Jesus out.
Is that called a baptism at that point?
That sounds like an awful documentary about someone who thought they swallowed Jesus. This week on Pooping Baby Jesus.
so would that be both rebirth and baptism all in one then?
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen.
Oh.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
I do have a word story related to baby Jesus bread.
Baby
Jesus
Jesus
bread.
bread. Na-na-na-na-na-na,
Wait, what is
baby
baby Jesus bread? Please explain
Baby
that before we
Jesus bread. Baby Jesus bread.
And how does that make you feel?
Did we talk about that on the Christmas episode?
It was the Christmas episode. It
Yes.
was just me,
It was
you,
the
and
Christmas
Jay.
and oh
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So Neva and Mika weren't there. We talked about there's this bread.
we have
It's
lives outside of the podcast.
That's bullshit. That's a lie, and you know it.
I have many lives outside of the podcast.
No, well. So they make this loaf of bread, and inside it is a little baby Jesus, and you cut the bread, and whoever gets a slice of baby Jesus in it, you have
What
good luck
happens
that
if
whole
you-
year.
So it's like a king
decapitate
cake
baby
for Christmas.
Jesus.
It's a king cake. It's 100% a king cake, but with baby Jesus.
But
And
what
we
if you
talked
need a really
about
sharp knife and you
So yeah,
decapitate
what if
baby
you
Jesus?
or bisect them or like
the question we rose is, what if you're just like one of those people who just eat without chewing and you swallow and eat baby Jesus? Is it better to poop baby Jesus or puke baby Jesus?
I would say it's better to puke baby Jesus.
Well, if you swallow baby Jesus, first thing you have to do is finish your drink.
You do have to finish your drink. But I
And
think
you
it's
thought it'd be
better to
better to
stance on
throw
that
him
one.
up.
Yeah. Because Jake said, no, I think it's blasphemy at that point.
which point? Throwing them up or
It's not a
pooping on
baptism.
'em?
Has Jake never seen this podcast? It's like all blasphemy.
I know. This is
Complete,
what we do.
complete blasphemy.
Yeah.
Like, oh God.
It's like
I thought,
blasphemy, fart jokes, and inappropriate, stereotypical, offensive humor.
For
yeah.
a nice finish in some literal duty water.
And the
Yeah.
occasional fuck thrown in.
But
Sidebar, I completely still just randomly say fuck like The Witcher. Sometimes you just need it. Fuck.
Jake said, oh, Jake is well aware.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My question is, okay, so let's say we do poop baby Jesus.
Mhm.
We should poop
Okay.
him out in the shower because that way you don't flush baby Jesus.
No.
How could you look baby Jesus in the eye after you pooped him out? How? Explain it to me.
Yeah, especially after baby
Are you
Jesus has to
still-
lay there in the
are
bottom of
you
the
still
shower and
wearing
stare at your
poop
brown
socks?
eye.
Miko, are you wearing poop socks?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not Jesus.
It's not.
And it's
But I'm
not,
gonna
it, and
put you down
it
the
wasn't,
toilet.
she didn't poop out those socks. Her dog pooped out those socks, which is entirely different. The dog didn't
How
poop
is
out
that
in the
different?
shower either. So,
Nor was there a baby Jesus involved.
And they're not Jesus. They're just socks. Really expensive socks.
Dog Jesus.
Now, if he had eaten dog Jesus and tried to poop, I'd have had something to say.
God.
if you really want to know, if you have to poop out baby Jesus, you go out back, get the hose, and start pooping.
Did he really leave you unattended without your donut? Jesus.
Y'all saw all that, right?
I don't know. I just lost track of the whole conversation because you just straight
Yeah.
OnlyFans to the camera right there.
You really
Yeah,
did.
all the males just
Sorry.
got distracted. They all paused for a moment.
Holy
And
shit!
suddenly I just got
2,000
50
viewers.
Yeah, I was like, suddenly I just got 2,000 viewers.
No, Patrick's little giant inflatable donut collar. His giant inflatable donut collar that goes like it is not on him right now. It's supposed to be on him
Where is-
because his tail.
Could you point to it again?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just
It's
make,
got to be natural, John. Jesus.
all right. Yeah.
You can't just force it. It's got to be au natural.
Oh yes, you can force it.
You really can.
That is for later.
But
Not broken
sometimes that is how you get a hemorrhoid. Oh, wait,
That
we're,
is in fact.
we're not talking about poop anymore. We're talking about boobs, aren't we?
Or
Sorry.
you bust a
I
blood
missed-
vessel in your eye and you get the red eye.
Wait,
shit.
when do you get hemorrhoids on your boobs, John?
No, I thought we were still
You
talking
haven't
about.
known John long.
Okay, so I'm visual. The second I said him, I'm like, how the fuck does that look? Oh, that's nasty.
That is nasty.
Nasty.
God.
Nasty boys.
Somebody should Google him.
Rub preparation
hemorrhoid.
H.
Hemorrhoid boob man.
Yeah.
My
Somebody Google
dad's
that.
friend,
What is
Bob
that?
Reedy, he's got hemorrhoids on his boobs.
Shut the fuck up, Milt.
All right, here we go.
Oh Jesus, he's googling
No,
it.
are you really looking that up right
Roid.
now?
He is.
You know what,
Yeah.
Nico? Those glasses are giving
Yes.
me Stevie Wonder vibes.
Aren't they? I thoroughly enjoy them.
I'm just tempted to get a Pepsi.
That'll teach
ya.
us the internet.
So what did you find, John?
No,
Hemorrhoids and big boobies make John expeditiously.
Guys, if you ever
Don't do
swallow
it.
poison and you immediately need to vomit, Google hemorrhoid boob.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
For
do
all
it.
those of you watching at home, don't do that.
Don't do
That
That
that.
statement
Don't
is
do
not
that.
gonna
Try
be
this
a
at
approved or
home.
approved by
sign
the
that comes up that
WBI.
says, "Don't do that." Just kidding.
Like in my
In
workout
fact, you know,
videos
you
where it
know,
tells
you know
you
what?
to please hold on to your weight, you know, blah blah blah. I think that's what we need every single time. Kids
For
start
those
that
of
at home.
you who just always do what we tell you not to do anyway, just make sure you bring a bucket.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bedside bucket.
I'm never going to be able to get that image out of my head.
Have you tried bleach?
I will later.
I might.
Mika's looking it up right now.
I'm going to look at it again.
And unfortunately, we all
See,
are.
Miko's a doctor. She's had to see worse.
She's a head doctor,
Yeah, but she's
not
a
a doctor.
she's a
doctor.
brain
You
doctor.
would be surprised at how many people that nonsense come and try to show me body parts. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Just because it
I
says doctor. that
drank-
means, oh, you're a doctor.
I
right?
drank
Here,
the
look
guy
at
from
this.
the dating game, and I
John,
was
are you
just
okay?
curious because I hadn't
I'm
seen it
fine.
before.
Okay.
I looked at it again.
Why? Put it
Why did you
away.
still have it up?
Why?
How do you
re-looked
still
it
have
up.
it up? That's probably like the longest you've ever had anything up.
So if you really want to vomit,
Don't point at me.
okay, complete side story. So
Oh,
my best
no.
friend from college, we made this rule of like, whenever you have to go, put a weirdo phrase in behind it, to see what you really get. And so his weirdo phrase is always gangbang. And so I just typed in hemorrhoid boob gangbang. You're really gonna vomit.
All right.
And he's
Hemorrhoid
going
boob,
there.
Really
He was
gonna
even
vomit.
given a
gang
warning.
bang.
Really gonna vomit.
Your internet should turn off.
And she was just like, no, absolutely not. Do not do that, children. It is a
I was
bad
supposed to say
idea.
you're gonna get John like TOS
John, put
out
it away. Yes,
because
you're
he's
gonna
gonna
get
actually
TOS
throw
after
up on the
us.
stream.
Put it
That
away.
I'm going to tell you right
Crazy.
now. I closed my internet browser. I don't even have to switch up anymore. Nothing.
crazy.
Are you sure it was you or the FBI that closed that browser?
Your FBI agent said, "Oh my God,
There's a van sitting
Oh,
outside your
God.
house, and all you hear is like violent
I'm
happening.
cancer, and you're disgusting."
Yeah.
Just like an
Oh, man.
exterminator's van, just
Yep.
That
vomit.
was so
flying
gross.
all over.
I honestly think that's the
So it's
closest
exactly
I've
what
ever
I thought
come
it was
to-
going to be. It's just butt stuff. So,
Yeah.
whatever. Man,
That's
I mean,
the closest
that's
I've
most
ever
of John's
come
browsing
to,
history
like,
anyway.
vomiting from an image.
My dad's
really,
friend,
once you
Bob
see
Lady.
someone
Fuck up, nope.
prolapse their anus in real time, just
Yeah.
after that,
Get
Nope.
here, y'all. How did we get here?
You're
We
not
took a
here.
left
You're,
and then 2 rights, and then we went straight down the middle for home.
Can't miss it.
you're not
Can't
here
miss
to give us the look.
If you get down
You're
to
right.
Old Man
I think
Kelsey's
that's
farm and
what's
see the billy
missing.
goat humping the other billy,
This one time, my
It's
buddy
the Rubes
Keith.
look up.
Ellen, we
Oh,
can this way.
here we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. I promise I didn't look it back up. I just
it's fried in there. It's on your brain. It's in your brain.
John's
Give
gonna
you
be
a brief
this
sizzle.
and it's gonna pop up in his brain. He's gonna be like, ah.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be better is when he starts to get sleepy
I was
And
going to say that
and his
exact
defense
same
mechanism kicks in, and then that brain image floats in.
thing. Look at that face.
And he's got a new fetish all of a
You
sudden.
look like the suspense beaver. A suspense caster.
yeah.
Will it be
Hey,
even
Debbie,
better than when like
Let me
Julie,
duct tape this gummy bear to
Julie
you.
comes in at the middle of the night just to put her face right by his face, and all you can see is that image?
Oh, so
Punch his daughter in the face.
so funny story. My daughter.
Really, stop. She can take it.
Or projectile vomit right on your kid.
Oh.
And then she'll be in the hot seat later.
My
So tell
my
me about your
daughter.
childhood.
My daughter is straight a horror movie child. She does that thing where she comes up to the bed and very quietly goes, "Dad,
Oh.
time to get up." Good morning, Dad. So you
I
try
mean,
to
it's
got
better
that
than
Anthony Hopkins Silence of the Lambs kind of shit.
they're
Mhm.
here.
Good morning, Father. Are you ready for
morning, Father.
Well, that's Wednesday Addams.
God, I still have the.
Brought to you by the Brick Tree Brewing Company.
See, what you need now is to look at a video of
And then a
cuddly
giant
puppies.
disclaimer comes across. No, we
Nice
didn't.
cuddly puppies in a bunch
Ooh,
running
bunch.
around. That's what you
It's
need.
I
bunch
got a
and
lovely
brown.
bunch of coconuts. Diddly doo.
Here they go, standing in a
In a
row.
row. Big ones,
And
small
small
ones,
ones
Stick it
on
to your
the
head.
head.
Give them
Hemorrhoid
a pitch, a
coconut.
flick of the wrist. That's what the show
No,
Why
is.
would
said.
you look
no,
up
no,
hemorrhoid?
Why?
don't do
What do you get from
that.
puppies?
I said,
Coconut.
I said
Yeah.
hemorrhoid coconut.
Hemorrhoid coconut.
No, now he's gonna like open his browsing history.
Band
or
name
worse,
called
his
it.
wife's
That's my band
That's how
gonna,
you get splinters.
his wife's
I'm
gonna
going to
open his
get-
browser looking for recipes, and it's just gonna be a bunch of puppies with hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I would say that, like, you know, that's not the worst thing I've ever searched.
I can't think of the worst thing I've ever searched.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I internet search some horrible shit. Like I said, I hear a phrase and go, I wonder what Google has to say about this.
Rule 34,
Hemorrhoid
man.
poop.
You're disgusting. That's what.
Rule
And
34.
I gotta make sure if the NSA is watching me, they have something fun to look at. Hopefully, 3 NSA agents just vomited.
Bob, come look at this shit. Bob, come look what he's doing now.
Wait, is he
Hashtag
looking
Brick
up?
Tree Brewing.
But
But
Arooks, we're gonna need to get your shit together so you could come back and herd us.
right, you are like you're dropping the ball here, Roots.
Yeah, you were supposed to be in
How
Charlotte
could
this
you
week,
do
weren't
this?
you?
Yeah, I was supposed to have flown in this morning, but
But boy, are her arms tired.
no electricity or water to the airport means no flights go out. So, and my husband has been stuck in Michigan. I think he's on his
Oh,
6th rescheduled flight. He was supposed to come home on Sunday, and he's now rescheduled to come home tomorrow.
And he's sitting
Uh-huh.
lovely in a t-shirt in the warm Michigan air.
I know.
Oh, Texas snowed over. And I'm
I
like,
know. Like, so it's been like, and it's not that he can't get out, it's they can't land in Texas. So
Yeah.
they're just canceling the flights. So
They're just circling around, pushing people out the door.
yeah, pretty much.
Make a snow angel.
So hopefully, cross fingers, I will be leaving on Friday. Hopefully.
lies and deceit.
I know.
Because
Maybe.
in North Carolina, we're
Possibly.
supposed to get a nasty freeze tonight. We're supposed to get nastiness until Friday morning. So
Yeah, I think you guys are
don't
getting
want
the
to hear
second
it.
storm.
I don't want to hear it.
yeah, they canceled. Okay, so they canceled school for tomorrow.
yeah,
And I got that text while I was standing outside in a t-shirt, looking at the beautiful sun. I'm like, boy, you fuckers really call it early. Last time they called school, it didn't do shit.
not a damn
Yeah.
thing.
See, for
So
us,
I have to
we
call into
canceled
work.
it.
And I literally text my boss. I was like, okay, and I work for the county, but I don't work for Gaston County Schools. And I
He's a
went,
fed.
I know. I was like, man, Gaston County Schools some weak ass pussies.
Weak ass P word.
Weak ass
ass
keyword.
Keyword.
Similar. They've canceled schools here.
Mhm.
I mean, they
We-
canceled school here too.
It was cold as hell
Yeah, we're
yesterday.
canceled
admittedly.
all week. This whole week.
It was cold as hell today. Granted, tomorrow it's supposed to be warm. Okay. Except we've got tornado warnings.
They
Massive
said,
storms.
grab your butt and crouch in your own home. Your own
No,
hallway.
it's massive tornado and storm warnings. And then the next day, it's going to freeze over again.
Oh,
It's
Mhm,
the
mhm.
end of the world.
as we know it.
And I still can't
still
shoot zombies.
I know. God,
Yeah.
2021, no fucking zombies, but weird. We're in Geostorm right now.
We're in the day after tomorrow right now.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, love that movie.
It's a good movie. Good movie. 2012
No,
was
it is
also a good
not.
one.
Yeah,
I
we're
love
gonna end up with Raiders instead of
Roland-
zombies.
For
Roland
what
Emmerich.
it was nice. I just like
Roland-
cinematics.
Roland Emmerich is that guy who makes movies where everyone's just running from special effects.
And they look probably crazy
I
during filming.
mean,
Yeah, like okay, so I could buy some of the shit in Day After Tomorrow, except running from ice. They're like, we gotta run from the ice.
The polar
2020
vortex. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. And all you have to do
2012.
is
I
get into a
mean-
library and burn some books.
I mean,
Sheesh.
if there's a cold front coming at you that's making it minus 200 below, maybe
Ew,
you
I
might
got some
move.
close to burning some of my books. It was
You might
freaking
saunter a
cold.
little quickly.
Listen, 2012 would have been a fantastic movie had we not been following that family. Had they died immediately, and it was
Absolutely. Absolutely. If they
just
fell to the
showing-
floor, we just scroll over to a different family, that'd have been great.
like
Would've been great.
just stories of people dealing with what's happening, that would have been a fucking great movie.
Absolutely. If you've never seen the show, You, Me, and the watch it. You'd enjoy it.
Which one?
You, Me, and the Apocalypse. Because it follows like several different people, but they're all connected, and
Nice.
it still haunts me.
I want to see that movie. What is it? Greenland.
Mm.
I've heard that's really good, and I love apocalypse movies. Friend for the End of the World, fucking great. What the hell is going on somebody's stream? I just hear knocking about.
I believe
That
it's
would
your
be
puppy.
Patrick nomming a bone.
Is he really?
And the crackle and pop of
You've done
my
that once or
fireplace.
twice.
Crackle
I
pop.
like it.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
one
would
thing
say-
I don't have.
I would say the Herding Cats episode is about to come to a good end.
Is it? What about a bad end?
Is it?
Oh,
What about
I
a
mean,
sticky end?
I was about to say it definitely wasn't a good ending.
Happy
But-
ending!
Ooh, we could say happy ending.
No.
Happy ending!
No.
Happy
Happy
ending.
ending.
Happy ending!
You
Happy
buy.
endings.
Happy ending.
Happy endings.
You buy. No.
My question is,
Pipe witches.
time to put the cats to bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna go play a game or something.
I'm
What?
almost done with the tutorial, guys. Almost
Are you really?
and customize my car. Almost. So I found out what I hate the most about GTM.
Is it people?
Yes, it's people.
It's
It's
humans.
people that just randomly like, I don't like your face. Blam!
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. I'm dead. And then they show up again. Blam! I shot you.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I got hit by a fucking flying bus twice. On
That
the
sounds
two different sides of the
exactly-
city. Two different sides of the city. Don't like it.
That,
Don't like that.
that sounds exactly like
I
my
had one
first
where
time
I
in
got
online.
on and someone did a fire mod and everyone was just dying from being on fire for no freaking reason.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if you enable passive mode, it can't bother you.
Is that
Or
what
you
it is? Okay, I'm
go
putting that
to-
on.
Online
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah, online passive mode, you can have it on for about 5 minutes, and then the cooldown is 2 minutes. Or
Oh,
vice
that
Creepy?
versa.
sucks. I didn't know there was a cooldown.
Either way, they can still hit you, but you die.
Hmm.
They'll keep shooting at you, and nothing will happen. Then,
And you can't
Yeah.
shoot back.
yeah, you can't shoot back.
No.
Yeah. Well, most of the time
Well,
I
see,
just want
like-
to do my freaking job.
My very first time.
Like, I was just
I
trying to
logged
go
in.
hold up the damn store, and I got shot 6 times on the way. And I'm like, well, look.
Nope.
And
I
then I
logged in
got-
the first time, got an RPG to the face, and then a helicopter crashed on me.
Guys, I know what we should do. We should wrap this podcast.
Uh-huh.
Put a
We
pretty
should
little
wait-
bow on it.
Nev and Arug a speedy recovery so we can get back to normal podcasting.
Mhm.
Hot. Yes, please.
What's not up to us?
Then-
It's up to the state of Texas to get their heads
Yeah.
out their
Well,
ass.
y'all
Oh,
better
you're
do
doomed.
it
Yes.
with some steak and some bullets and make it happy again. Hell.
Yeah.
If I do that, I'm going to have the Texas Rangers after me. We already
Yeah.
talked about this.
Sacrifice a
bad.
steer and an AR-15.
Sacrifices have to be made.
I say we boot
Yeah,
up
blame it on
GTA and see if we can't get Miko into a game.
but I'm not even
Okay.
done. I haven't even gotten.
Then finish quickly, like John always does.
Yes. If I can
I
finish
don't know if
quickly,
anybody
It's
can.
gonna
anyone
take more
can.
than 8 seconds for me to finish this.
I've got my record down to 7 seconds now. So
It's
Let's just
gonna
do
take more than
more.
that.
And 3/4 of that is cuddling.
good night,
Exactly.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, that's funny. What's
We can't
today?
podcast without a Roogs.
We cannot.
We can. It just doesn't
Poorly.
end well. It just gets. You see those rails? Yeah, we're